Hello everybody, it's the 8th, and boy, that means I've got only like 8 days or 9 days left. That's crazy. We got started doing some weeding in here. We're getting, as you can see, up this hill and over around that area. What we're doing is we're first just coming in and clearing out all the weeds with the more manual labor of a weed eater. Then we're coming back and we'll turn it all over by hand with a shovel and the pick, so that we can turn all of this. Everywhere you see is going to eventually grow food in one way or another. Hopefully before the end of this 30 days is up. Because not only I've been prepping for 30 days, but once this 30 days of me living off my garden starts, I'm not going to stop preparing more food and preparing for the next month after that. So, yeah. I got to apologize about yesterday. Yesterday we had a mishap. Actually, I should tell you a few days ago. A few days ago I had one piece of footage disappear off my memory card. And I was like, well, that's kind of strange. Maybe I just didn't push record. Then yesterday, all the footage disappeared, completely gone. So I had to go out and buy a new memory card. I don't really consider that cheating because it's just buying video editing software, not something I'm actually going to live on or put in my mouth. Otherwise, I'm spending no money on this whole entire project, except for, I guess, on video software, because I did also buy a tripod. I think that's really about it for yesterday. We had some problems with the bunnies. One of our bunnies escaped, and I'll show you some footage of its cage later on in this footage of how we've had to recycle out that cage and move the bunnies elsewhere because they can escape from it now. I think that's really about all I can really explain about yesterday and today. It's been a bit of slow, as you know. On the weekends I do work elsewhere, so I'm unable to devote as much time to the garden as I would normally do. I can tell you that another big thing we've been doing, if you come down this way, you can see all our wonderful dill here that we're going to harvest in the next couple days. I'm going to be doing a video on how to make some pickles and some pickled other vegetables besides what you would normally pickle. Like, I like pickling zucchinis instead of cucumbers. We've gathered some recycled wood. Most of this wood is upcycled. Now some of this is going to have to be cleaned out. Like, I see a painted piece over there. And we don't use any wood with any paint or pesticides or treated wood or anything like that. But we are going to be doing a sweat on the 15th, and I have to gather up a lot of wood for that. Now, some people, traditional sweatists, feel that using recycled lumber with nails and things in it is a bad thing. I personally say anything that stops something from going to a landfill and something that can be used in a positive way is a good thing. So that's why we use mostly recycled materials when we're doing a sweat fire here. So I'm going to be telling you a whole lot about the sweat fire because this is the first time we're actually going to film our sweat from beginning to end. It's not a Lakota sweat, and it's not a Roma sweat, it's not a Shinto sweat, none of these sweats you've probably seen before. It's going to be quite different. It's actually called an all-faith sweat, and it's combining traditions from many different religions and representing different religions within a sweat for our church. So hopefully you'll pay attention to that, and hopefully you won't be too over-offended like I'm pushing my beliefs on you, because I'm really not. I promise you throughout this 30-day series we will not be discussing religion. We will be discussing food, but this is how I'm going to purify myself before my 30-day trial, how I'm going to cleanse out my body and get it clean, and my heart and my mind, and focus on my task. And I think that it's important to share with you the whole experience that I'm going through, starting from where I'll be spending the first night, maybe more, within the sweat lodge out here, and cooking my morning breakfast on the sweat fire. So stay tuned. Real quick, this is inside the house, inside of our very, very poor made aquaponics system. Aquaponics because it's got fish and it's got food, but it doesn't have a sub tank, it doesn't have a raft system, it doesn't have any drop systems. We built this when we had no clue what we were doing, and it's still working. That's how amazing aquaponics is. Even if you do it wrong, it still friggin' works. There's some of our tomatoes as well. Just a quick look at other ways we're growing food inside the house as well as outside. Evening, everybody. We're out at Manabu Farms Lot 1, and we got a little fire going in the fire pit here, and we're going to be doing roasting marshmallows just for the fun of it tonight. So we thought we'd just check in with you and maybe get you a couple footage of everybody out here sitting around the fire and enjoying themselves tonight. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
You like what, baby?
Then the center doesn't get roasted. You have to roast it again.
Eat the layer off. They're like layers.
Let's get some random questions here. Kira,
Yes.
let's see. How long have you been a member of Manabu Farms?
Year and a half, I believe.
Year and a half.
I just lost it.
How about you, Gladdy?
What?
What's your job here at Manabu Farms?
I am the house manager.
Which means what?
Make sure everything goes good in the house.
That works well. Okay.
Make sure it's clean.
She's a human Band-Aid.
And everybody's okay.
Keeps us all working together.
Or at least tries to.
And Ryan, our VP, who's that you're holding?
This is my daughter, Nicolette.
What's her full name?
Nicolette Rose Deviney.
Nicolette Rose Deviney. Isn't that a beautiful name, everybody?
Is that his random question?
That's his random question, yeah. She made his easy. Something we knew he knew the answer to, right?
Hey, come on. Making me sound bad there.
Oh, no, everybody already knows you're smart. Let's see, who else here? There's my lovely wife. Random question for you.
He doesn't let me.
I have nothing. I'm broke. Anybody got a random question for Nancy?
How long have you guys been married? Say something.
There you go.
Marshmallow in your mouth.
It'll be 15 years in November.
15 years in November, me and her have been married. And all of you probably know how long Carolyn's been married to Ryan, because we just did that, what, last week during this series at least. It was 28th?
26.
26th.
With a mouthful of marshmallow.
And Zach here down at the fire. Let's come up with a good question for you. Anybody? Oh, that's cheating. The son ain't born yet and he ain't telling nobody.
It's a secret.
But he is the papa of the next to be born Manabu Dragon, huh? Our next little kid in our youth group.
What's his job?
The jobs he's done over the last 3 years he's been here.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. You've had a bunch of different positions here in the farm throughout the different elections. What have your jobs been around here at the farm?
Head security. Hey. What else?
You were garden manager for a while, weren't you?
Garden manager, yes.
Speak a little louder, Jackie.
And I don't remember what the other position was.
You were a security, the
Sergeant of Arms.
Sergeant of Arms.
sergeant of
You
arms.
opened with that one. I'm trying to remember. You had two. You had another one. I can't remember either.
Me either.
Need another marshmallow.
I've got to get back in.
And this is Max. Yeah, he's got to get back in because he's got to go take wonderful treats to the pregnant woman inside still. Who's getting to avoid all camera. How about you, Max? This is, I call Max Miracle Max, you know, from the, oh, what is that show, Nancy? Help me.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Thank you, Turtle.
I built stuff. I'm the construction manager of the property, or the house.
Is that his name?
Now, why would you want
Huh.
somebody that
From
the king's thinking son
Princess
fired?
Bride?
Yeah, Miracle Max.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's the miracle worker.
Princess Bride was my ultimate favorite movie. Like, I'm gonna marry that man someday. I'm going to. It's awesome.
And go on.
That was
Sorry
the
there.
best thing ever.
Anything else you wanted to say?
Kira, Max.
What's your question? Oh, okay.
What is your favorite color?
Little mighty Parthon there for everybody. Okay. Max's question here.
Sorry, Max.
Next
What is-
marshmallow, anybody?
Yeah.
What is Miracle Max's question? Ah, there we go. What is your lovely son's name?
My son's name is Liam. He's 2.5 months old. He was there with Kira.
He's feeding, okay. We'll come back to that picture. 2.5 months old. And what's his full name? Liam.
Liam Xavier Nathaniel Dillion.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I got the middle name. Liam Xavier
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel
Are you gonna be able to
DeLeon.
catch
No.
De Leon.
Except the-
That almost sounds French at the end there.
It's Spanish, actually.
De Leon. Oh, right. Okay,
From the
that
Philippines.
works. Okay. And Bear, my other cameraman there, my brother Bear.
Call me with my mouth full. Howdy, everybody.
How about a good question for Bear? Anybody?
Since you've asked the same question a couple times, how long have you been here?
Okay, yeah. How long have you been a member of Manabu Farms, Bear?
Seems like a lifetime. Probably about
Go ahead, make my other name.
7 years, 10 years, I'm guessing.
Should
Yeah?
I put another piece of fire, or is it okay?
No, it's fine.
From the beginning.
Yeah, you've been from the beginning since before we were even called Manabu Farms. When we were just trying to figure out what we were and what we were doing with our lives as a team.
I
Okay.
remember back when we were living by the Code of the Samurai.
And the Code of the Samurai.
Okay, folks. I guess that's a good little. Oh, we skipped my son over here, John. John, you're gonna have to come stand by the fire. Nobody can see you. There you go. Okay. So, good question for John.
Oh, I know. How much
gonna
wood
be when he
would
grows up?
woodchuck could chuck wood?
What's it gonna be when he grows up?
7 chords. That's my answer.
All right, and then here we go. You're starting school in October, right? College?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you plan on taking? What's your subject of choice that you want to study?
Subject of choice.
Come on, say agricultural.
That's what it is, honestly.
All right, there we go. Gonna make another farmer out of you. All right, we'll talk to you all later. I'm gonna get myself some of these roasted marshmallows here soon. So we have no chocolate to go with the roasted marshmallows. Just roasted marshmallows.
You know what? I brought the freaking marshmallows. I made the fire happen.
You bought a candy bar.
That's my candy bar.
That's my candy bar. Okay, one of us is having s'mores. The rest of us is having marshmallows. Oh, it's a caramel one. All right, talk to you guys later. Okay, John. My wife just asked me what's my question, everybody, because I didn't do me.
What's Carl's question, everyone?
I got it. I got it.
Can't, don't let me.
What do you see for the future of our
Going to
farm?
do him left-handed.
What do I see for the future of our farm? I see every house in a 2-block radius, at least, having a garden on their front lawn and their back lawn. And having a Manabu Farm sign linked up with us, feeding each other and feeding their neighbors. That's what I see for our farm in the next year.
I'm down. Heck yeah. I'm down.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight, guys. Hope this has been a little different of an in-look of what we do here around the farm.